Come on, leave.
No, just give me a second here. I'm curious to see how Hunter proposes to handle this situation here, and I'm not doing anything with it. Keep my hands in my pocket.
Please, just leave.
All right, fine. I'll leave you alone. I won't bother you again.
No, Jake, just a minute. I want the set cleared.
Okay, no problem. You heard the man. Let's clear the set, guys. Come on.
Except for the three of us.
Everybody off.
Well,
What?
It's no use. I'm leaving. I already said that.
No, I want you to stay. The three of us have got to settle things once and for all.
I'd like to check the progress on Renee Buchanan.
She's making steady improvement. She's doing very well.
Great. Thank you very much. Hey, Larry.
Oh, Corey, how are you?
I'm real good. How are you? Listen, how was Tina's checkup today?
Checkup?
Well, yeah, didn't she come in for a checkup earlier today?
No. I'm sure your appointment's for next week.
No, this wasn't a scheduled appointment. See, she's been under a lot of stress lately, and I thought that I had persuaded her to come in and see you for a checkup.
Well, she's been having a tough time, but, no, I haven't seen her at all today.
Didn't my words register, Tina? If you don't allow me to adopt my grandchild, I'll call the police. I'll give them my information. And if I do call them, you'll go to prison for attempted vehicular homicide. And of course, you'll lose the baby anyway. So, one way you're free, and one way you're not.
That's no choice.
Of course there is.
No. Either way I lose my baby, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Tina, don't you see how hopeless the situation is?
It doesn't matter. I will not let you have my baby.
Tina, you're under a lot of stress. You're putting the baby under a lot of stress.
My baby is gonna be fine. I just want you to get out of here. I just want you to leave me alone.
Tina, I think for your sake and the sake of the baby, I'd best go public with this. I'll call Dorian Law to the intruder.
Carlo, wait.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one night to live.
Carlo, I love this child that I'm carrying. Are you going to deprive the baby of that, deprive your grandchild? In your heart, you know that taking a baby away from the mother is not good. It's not good for the baby.
It might be right to take the child away from you.
No. No!
You're an unstable woman, Tina. You try to kill me.
I could have killed you, and I didn't. There's a difference.
You attempted to hurt Renee.
No, I didn't attempt to hurt her. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I didn't even know.
Oh, Tina, when you hit someone with a car, you know it. Now, that's an act of an unstable woman. It would only take an hour in a court to prove your instability.
Well, who wouldn't be unstable?
Ah, then you're admitting it.
No, I'm not. No. But who wouldn't be unstable if after months and months of trying to stop Johnny's obsessive conviction that I was in love with him, and then you come along and you just drive me into desperation? I would never have tried to kill you if you had not put me under so much stress.
Oh, but if you were incarcerated, you wouldn't have this much stress.
I am not ever going to go to prison.
This conversation is pointless.
Carlo, despite what I feel about you, I know that you love this grandchild.
Yes, I do.
And I wouldn't want to deprive the baby of its grandfather's love, and I think that maybe we can work out some sort of visitation rights.
You're offering me a deal?
Yes.
A way for you to stay out of prison?
A way for me to stay with my baby.
No.
Carlo, please have pity. Please.
No, Tina. There's no longer any room for compromise. I want complete custody of my grandchild.
You will never
have custody of Tina's baby. Never.
I don't understand. She was supposed to go in and see you. She had Gabrielle with her. Is there any chance that they may have missed you?
No way, Court. I've been in my office all day.
Man, I told her to go see you. She said she would. She said she needed the checkup. We all agreed that she needed this checkup. She was going to get one. She's been under so much stress lately.
I know she's been under a lot of stress. I know Renee's accident bothered her a lot.
No, it's more than that. I'm telling you, I've never seen her as desperate and as anxious as she has been these last couple of days.
Did she tell you why?
Well, I know most of the reasons she's been so uptight, but no, something else has happened. Something has happened that she's just not talking about.
You mean something besides Renee's accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll call her. I'll insist that she comes in.
Good idea. I would appreciate that. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to her myself. Hopefully, I can get an honest answer out of her. If I do, maybe I can figure out what her problem is.
Good luck.
No, thank you. Thanks for everything.
Sure enough. Barbara, you got Mrs. Devery's chart on there?
Hey, Dad.
Dan, where have you been keeping yourself?
Well, that is a long story, which I will explain to you very soon. First, I got to go see the chief of staff.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm handing in my resignation from the hospital.
But this is just a waste of time, Hunter.
No, it's not, Jake. Not if we clear things up here.
Well, if you think my relationship with Megan is going to be a general topic of conversation, you can forget about it, pal.
What relationship? What relationship, Jake? And what right do you have to come stomping onto this set and grab me out of bed and think that you're gonna...
Hold it, Megan. This fighting isn't gonna get us anywhere. This has got to stop. Jake, I don't know if you know this or not, but this set here is a workplace.
Oh.
Yeah, you got that workplace.
Yeah.
The same goes for you.
Well, I know that.
You're not acting like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jake, are you trying to stop Megan from doing this picture? If you are, I want to know why.
I'm really not interested in finding out why. It's a waste of time.
I agree.
Well, good for you, but I don't really care
Look,
if you...
I'm going to tell both of you where I stand here. This movie is very important to me. Okay, it's important to me personally and for my career.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to let anything stand in the way of me making the best possible movie.
Well, I'm behind you 100%.
You are.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, I hear you say that, but you are not acting like it.
Okay,
I don't know
I'm sorry.
if you really
Okay,
mean it.
I do mean it. I just don't show it very often. I'm sorry, okay? I know that I've been difficult. I know that I've been a bit of a prima donna.
No, I wouldn't say that. But you've been bringing your problems to this set. Okay, now a movie set is the world of make-believe. You can use your problems to help bring insight, but you can't let them destroy your concentration.
I won't, okay? From now on, I won't.
Jake? Jake?
What? What do you want?
Do you have any objections to Megan doing this picture?
It really doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It matters to me. Yes or no, Jake? Really, it's a simple question.
It may be simple to you, but it's a lot more complicated for me. And I have no intention of explaining myself to you.
Jake, just a minute. What?
No, just stop,
Let
okay?
us clear something up here.
Like what? Look, okay? I don't even understand why you're going through this with Jake right now. Now, I want to do the movie. Isn't that all you need to know?
No. Look, when I left you in your dressing room with Jake, I really thought you guys might work this out. And then I felt you had when you came back to the set ready to shoot. What happened in there?
Come on, Jake, aren't you going to tell Hunter what happened in my dressing room?
No.
Fine, then I will. He was mocking me.
No, I wasn't.
Toying with me.
Megan, that's absolutely untrue.
Then why did you come down here, Jake? To upset Megan or disrupt this production? Don't you have an answer for anything?
I came down here because I heard that Megan was doing a love scene. And I heard that she was going to do it in the nude, and I couldn't believe it. I wanted to see it for myself.
Why?
Because I think you're making a terrible mistake.
What, in my career?
That's one reason.
What's the other?
That's just it, that's all. Just a terrible mistake, that's all.
Well, as far as my career goes, I have complete trust and faith in my director. Hunter would never do anything to hurt me or my career. So, now that that's settled, I don't think that we have anything to say to each other anymore.
How can you be sure? How can you be sure that he knows what's best for you?
Because he's my friend.
Oh, that's right. You're her friend, aren't you? If you were really her friend, you wouldn't exploit her. You wouldn't have her doing these news scenes. I know I'm not going to let it happen, pal.
Well, it doesn't concern you.
Listen, you're going to regret this, Megan.
Hunter would not exploit me.
How do you know that? How do you have any idea? How does she know that? Huh?
Friend. Men. Friend.
Bend.
No, mend, like mend a broken heart. Yeah, that's good. Mend a broken heart. Friend, mend, sin.
Trend.
No, sin. Yeah, sin, like
Send
send
in
me.
the clouds.
Send me your love. That's good. That's good. You like that, huh? I know you like it.
You're always...
I always what?
I'm still listening, okay, as a friend. But you keep changing everything around.
It's just a song.
No, you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Why can't you just admit the fact that we can just be friends? If you would just stop pushing, that is.
I don't mean to push. I just can't help myself.
Well, you're not making it easy for me.
Oh, hey, Carrie. How you doing?
Yo, Lucky, how you doing?
All right.
Have you two met?
Definitely not.
No, I don't think so.
Well, may I introduce my friend, Rika Price, Rika Lucky, who is also my friend. He is also the new owner of Stoplight.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Likewise, I'm sure.
A real good friend.
What is this with friend?
Ignore him.
No, you don't want me to be ignored, especially if I'm about to say something nice about you.
Oh, like what?
Lucky, I want to tell you about my friend. She has a great voice. And if she were to sing one of my songs here at the Stoplight, you would have people lined up around the block trying to get in here.
You serious?
I've never been more serious in my life.
Right.
My friend here has got a beautiful, beautiful voice, especially if she's singing one of my songs.
You are serious.
I'm very serious.
Oh, excuse me, Rika, but I'm always interested in new talent. If you'd like to audition, I'll be more than happy to set up an appointment for you.
Thanks, Lucky, but I'm into other things.
Okay. Well, the door's always open. Listen, I like to sit around here and chit-chat all day with you guys, but I got the plumbers working in the kitchen. I got to get the chairs and tables all set up. Yeah, did you like the plan for the tables?
I like what you drew up.
Oh.
You need some help with it?
Hey, does a man need oxygen? Yeah.
Well, cool. Then I'll help you move the table.
All right. All right. Hey, it was nice meeting you, Rika. Hope to see you again sometime. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, Lucky. So, would you lend a hand to a friend?
Sure. But please, just cut the friend, okay?
Oh, so we're gonna move on.
No, we're gonna move tables. So, where do we start? Hey!
Friends, huh?
Viki, please let Carlo and me work things out here.
What things now?
No, it doesn't matter. I can handle everything. I just want you to leave and forget that you saw anything.
No, I can't do that, Tina.
Viki, please, I'm begging you. I can take care of this, okay? I don't want you to get involved.
It's too late. I am involved.
What do you mean you're involved?
Tina, I know that you are in terrible trouble and that you are in desperate need of help. And there is no way you can handle any of this by yourself. Renee and I both know that.
You talked to her?
Renee talked to you.
Will you stay out of this? Renee told me everything.
She shouldn't have.
She is thinking of you.
No, you're the last person that I want to get involved in this, Viki. Think of your family. Think of what you've already been through.
First things first. Right now, you're first.
No, look, it's not too late. you can still just leave here and forget that you ever saw anything here. I can take care of this. Carlo and I were working things out.
Oh, Tina, please. I heard what Carlo said to you when I came in. You're not working anything out. He's trying to get you to do something desperate, and I will not allow that.
You think you can stop it?
Tina, I want you to go back to the main house now and lie down for a while. Please, darling. Turn off the lights, lock the door, and don't answer the telephone. Go on, darling. I can handle this. Go.
Running away won't help it.
She is not running away. She is taking my suggestion. For all your concern about your grandchild, you show little or no concern for the mother of your grandchild.
I know Tina is responsible for the hit and run. As I know you now believe it. I think it's time we put our cards on the table, Madam Mayor.
No.
I gave you more credit, Viki.
I refuse to discuss anything with you, least of all the future of my sister's child. Tina has made it very clear there is no way you will ever get this baby.
On the contrary, there is no way I won't.
I just asked you a simple question. How does she know you won't exploit her?
Well, you have no right to ask that question. You have no right to ask any questions
No,
about me.
it's okay. I'd like to answer him. For your sake as well.
Mine, I'm fine.
Just in case you have any doubt that might cross your mind, I want you to know my answer. One of the main reasons, Jake, that I'm making this movie is so that I could work with Megan.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt her in any way.
No, what you want is the success of this film, don't you? No? I'll make it perfectly clear to you. This is your shot at the big time. You've never had this opportunity before. You've got money, you got your name on the back of a chair. You don't ask any questions except when the producer tells you to jump, you say ha-ha. You probably have no idea where the funding's coming from for this production, do you?
If you'd done your homework, you'd know that Chad Cummings is the producer.
Oh, I've done my homework, pal. And I know that Chad Cummings couldn't even get himself arrested in Hollywood for a few years, and all of a sudden he's here with you making this movie.
Look, I'll tell you what I know about Chad.
No, you don't have to do that, okay? And enough of this Inquisition. I don't know what's gotten into you. I don't understand you anymore. You've made it very clear that you don't care about me. And as such, you have no rights to me.
I happen to disagree.
Well, I don't care whether you agree or you disagree with me. What do I have to do to show you that I don't care about you anymore, Jake? Stamp, scream, yell? What do you want, anger, loathing? I can give you both of those.
You feel both of those for me?
Yes?
Fine. I'll leave you alone, but first I got a warning for you.
I don't want a warning.
Well, whether or not you want to hear it, I'm going to tell you that this film is a disaster waiting to happen. Believe me.
Well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on my time, not yours. So just get out of this studio. Just get out of my life.
Carrie, you're pushing.
But isn't this nice?
Look, Carrie, if we can't just be friends, then I don't think we have any future at all together.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
I won't push. I won't push.
No, I'm serious. I'm not gonna let myself go down this road.
Be still. Don't move, don't move. Don't move.
What? What's the
You have a
matter?
spider on your shoulder.
Well, get it off!
I got it. Now, who's pushing?
What kind of spider was that?
It was a tarantula. It was a tarantula, yeah.
Was it big?
It was a big old spider.
Well, then I guess you saved my life then.
Yeah, I saved your life. I saved your life. Friend. I saved your life, friend.
Yes.
Yes.
You went back to being friend just in time. Friend.
You are relentless.
Well, that's the package.
Wonder why that turns me on.
Well, there's no accounting for some people's tastes.
Yeah, you want to go to a party with me?
No, I'm not dating you.
No, it's not a date. This is a go with.
A go with?
Yeah, honest, a go with.
Well,
It's a farewell party for Dan.
oh, I heard he was leaving.
Yeah.
Well, when is this party?
I don't know, but I tell you what, I'll call you tomorrow, okay? You want to help me finish moving these tables?
Actually, I have to get going. I have to get back to the banner.
All right.
But call me.
Okay.
Oh, I don't believe this. Plumbers. Ah! Really, just depressed me. Bum me out.
I just got the bill. Hey, where's your girlfriend?
Dude, don't let her hear you say that.
How come?
She thinks we're just friends.
You think there is no way you won't get this baby? Now that I am involved, there is no way you will.
You are the mayor of this city. Now that you know that Tina is responsible for the hit and run, you have no choice but to have her prosecuted.
Renee said that she wouldn't press charges.
Tina, I'm not going to do anything until I know all the facts in the case.
I don't know what other facts you have to know, but when you do have them, I'm sure she'll be arrested.
Don't you tell me what I have to do. It's my decision, not yours.
Just because Renee is not going to press charges, that has no bearing on this case. Whether the victim presses charges or not is meaningless. The state must prosecute. This is a criminal case, not a civil suit. I'm sure you're aware of this, Madam Mayor.
Of course I know that.
And Tina undoubtedly will go to prison.
Oh.
I'm sure of it. She'll be tried, charged, convicted, and sent to prison. And at that moment, I will approach the court. I will approach the court for total custody of my grandchild.
And I will fight you every inch of the way.
I expected that.
You are not the only close relative that this baby has.
Yes. I'm the grandfather, so that gives me an upper hand. Now, of course, the pressures on Tina would be absolutely ridiculous, Viki. Believe it or not, I wouldn't even want to see that. After all, she is the woman my son loved. And I would hate to drag all of this through the courts.
Are you negotiating?
Whether you like it or not, we are still family. And family must watch out for its own. You have to admit, all of this would be fodder for the sensationalists.
Yes, it would.
There must be a more civilized way we can solve it. One that will keep Tina out of prison. All she has to do is agree to sign the adoption papers over to me. What's your decision?
No, I will not let you have my baby. I will not let you have it.
Tina, for the moment, Carlo has the law on his side. Just
No,
this one.
no, I won't let you have my baby.
Stop. No,
Stop.
stop.
Let go of me.
You cannot run. Believe me, don't do this to yourself.
Then you have to stop him.
Right now, I cannot even stop him from endangering the life of your baby.
What did you say?
For heaven's sakes, don't you realize what you're doing? You're endangering the life of your grandchild. Look what you're doing to the mother.
Tina, are you ill?
Stop it.
Oh, for God's sake, Carlo. Give her some breathing space. This is serious.
Now, if this is an act...
How could this be an act, you
Oh,
fool?
God, shut up.
Can't you see what's going on? She's in terrible shape.
All right, now, look, I'm running out of patience.
You may lose your grandchild.
Tina, why put yourself through this? Why prolong it?
You listen to me. I only got involved in this an hour ago. I need time.
I was hoping for a solution today.
You will not get a solution today. If you want a solution today, there may be no child to fight about.
All right.
Thank you. God knows I never thought I'd say that to you. But thank you.
Tina, I'll give you a few more days. But don't do anything rash.
She won't.
Do you hear me?
Go away, Carlo.
Take care of her.
Wait. Dan, hey, listen, you're a good doctor. We need you here at this hospital.
Dad, look, I appreciate the compliment. I really do.
Well, it's the truth.
Look, I've considered it. I really have. This isn't an overnight decision. Now, there's a bigger need in South Philly. I want to open up another free clinic. Like, it's where my heart is.
Does Laura know this is what you want to do with your life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's with me all the way.
She knows you're not going to make any money.
Yeah, she knows.
Oh, boy, I got to get to know this girl.
Well, it's a short trip to Philly.
Yes, it is. Listen, Dan, you and I have been through quite a few problems together recently.
Yes, we have.
Well, I hope that you know that through them all, I have never stopped admiring your ability or your dedication to work, to medicine.
Dad, I felt that from you no matter what else was going on.
Of course, I had kind of hoped you'd succeed me here, but...
Well, I'm young, and life's pretty long. I'm not closing the door to that or anything. Right. It's just that I know right now, at this point in my life, I know what I want to do.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
It's the best.
Doesn't hurt to be in love.
Nah, doesn't hurt. Maybe a little bit. She says that I'm right for her, and I know that she's right for me, and we share the same visions, Dad. It's beautiful.
Can't ask for more than that.
You know something? I think we're going to see more of each other with me out of town instead of just cross town.
I wouldn't mind that a bit.
Megan, I want to clear up a few things before I bring the crew back in.
I know, me and my personal problems. I'm sorry.
No.
I know that I'm messing this up for you.
No, you're not.
It's just that every time I see Jake, he throws me.
I'll be honest with you, a few moments ago, he threw me too.
How?
With his accusations. They're not true.
I know.
Well, I have to be sure you know.
Look, I'm just more trouble for you than I'm worth.
No, you're not. You have no idea how much you're worth.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Take a good look. I'll want that look again later in the picture.
Well, all you have to do is remind me of this day, and I'll get it back for you.
Are you in shape to hear me out for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
You know, Jake was wrong about my knowledge of any of the funding in this film. When you get right down to it, I am hired help, just like all the rest of the people here. Chad put the whole deal through. Naturally, I had my lawyers look at it. But I assure you, the nude scene was not any part of the deal.
I know. I realize that. I don't want you to think that I believe anything that Jake is saying. The nude scene, it wasn't in the original script. It wasn't in any of the rewritten scripts. Look, I don't mind doing it as long as it's tastefully done. Okay, so as soon as I can get my face ready for the camera, let's do the scene.
What really bothers me is I have this compulsion to prove to Jake that I am not exploiting you. I'm just going to tell Chad I'm not going to do the scene in the nude. If he wants to throw me off the movie, so be it.
Leandro, no, okay? I know how long and how hard you've worked at getting this film together. I don't want you to just jeopardize all of that.
I haven't worked half as long on this film as I have at getting back to you, Megan.
Well, it's nice to hear that.
It's the truth.
Well, seeing as I'm having a massive insecurity attack right now, well, it's nice to know that someone cares about me.
I care. I care a lot.
All right, and this one goes right over here. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, perfect.
Yo, Jake.
Oh, hey, Jake, how you doing?
All right, lousy, actually.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Hey, good idea. I wish I could join you. Yeah, take a seat.
Thanks.
Sure.
See ya.
Catch you later, Carrie. Right. Hey, you'll be back, what, 5?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, what's up? A cold wind came in with you, huh?
Yeah. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Well, yeah.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to agree with everything I say.
Well, tell me something I don't know.
I don't know. I just can't seem to think straight when I'm around Megan. Every time I'm around her, I blow my cool.
Well, you guys are having a hard time these days, you know.
I know, and I'm supposed to be acting like I'm not concerned about it, but I went by the studio. Actually, I was sneaking around the studio, and I saw her doing a love scene from the picture. A nude love scene.
Nude?
Nude.
How nude?
Not even a Band-Aid.
That's nude.
Yep. So anyway, I caught that, and I almost blew my cover.
Uh-huh, as the devoted husband of Carlo Hess's daughter?
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Good.
And then Hunter ordered the set to be cleared so that the three of us could have it out right there.
Did you?
Sure did. I attacked Hunter. I accused him of exploiting Megan, and then she became angry with me, and I couldn't say anything. I couldn't explain myself, so I had to just stand there with egg on my face and look like a total goof.
Well, what about this guy, Hunter?
I don't know about this guy, Hunter. I don't know about the whole movie. So did I tell you Carlo's involved in on this thing? I don't know if Hunter knows about this thing yet.
Is Hunter the one doing the nude scene with Megan?
Yep.
That's a drawback.
It's a major drawback. Not only that, I think this guy's up to something else. I think he's putting the moves on Megan.
Well, we can't have this now, can we?
Oh, what do you suggest I do?
I'll tell you.
Megan, just spoke to Chad, told him we are not going to shoot it in the nude.
I had told you I had no problem doing it that way.
It's history, Megan.
And Chad just said okay?
Sort of.
This is because of Jake, isn't it?
I am human.
That is the last time that man interferes with my life and with my career. You know, he thinks that he controls me, that he can do anything that he wants with me. I'll admit, yes, that he did some very brave things for me and my family at one time, but I don't feel that I have to owe him for the rest of my life.
I'd hope not.
He also did some very terrible things. Of course, his way is always to turn around and then do something very brave and wonderful, and then I end up just putty in his hands again. Well, I've realized something about our relationship that I'd never realized before, and that is that I'm always forgiving him for the unforgivable. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. From now on, Jake is never, ever going to get to me again.
Megan, you can't guarantee that.
Yes, I can. Now that I know what's really going on.
You're not really over him.
No, I don't think you've listened to a word I've said.
I've heard everything you've said. He still gets to you.
Habit.
That's a part of caring.
Hunter, what I have to do is grow up and start looking at the world as it is, not as I would like it to be. Which means that I have to tune Jake out, tune him out of my life. He is never going to get to me again.
You know something? I believe that.
Oh, good. Helps to be believed.
It's also going to help me with a little personal problem.
How's that?
It's taken a lot more willpower than I thought I had. But I've been deliberately keeping myself from pressuring you. You've got to know I have some very strong feelings for you. And nothing would give me greater pleasure than helping you to forget about Jake. I've got a great suggestion for the first step.
Viki, you don't know how awful I feel dragging you into all this.
You didn't. Carlo did.
He's relentless. Oh, there's no way out of this. There's really no hope here.
Well, I refuse to believe that anything is ever completely hopeless.
But everything he said is true. So how can we fight that?
We'll figure out something.
The only thing you can do is have me arrested.
Oh, Tina, don't paint me into a corner now. We're not going to have you arrested.
I think the only reason you're saying that is because you're trying to quiet me down.
If you would be quiet, I would say it for that reason. But that's not the reason I said it.
Viki, I broke the law. And if you cover up for me, then you're going to be breaking the law, too. I don't want that to happen. I can't let it happen.
I know what I'm doing.
what everybody's gonna say. Think of what everybody is gonna talk about if they say that you started doing that. You gotta think of your family, Viki, how it's gonna affect them. I really think that you should do what you have to do. I've hurt enough people already.
I'm fully aware of my position as mayor and what I owe to my family.
I don't think you are.
I am also fully aware of what is right for your unborn child. As far as I'm concerned, innocence takes precedence now. All right? My God, your hands are freezing. And you haven't heard a word I've said.
Yes, I have.
Well, that's where I stand, okay?
I have to tell you, you give me a flicker of hope.
Good. You need it. Listen, Carlo has given us that bit of time that we need to work something out, so the hope is justified.
Well, one thing that I don't want is I don't want anybody else to find out about this, okay? We can't let that happen.
Well, as long as it stays in the family, I
No,
think
no,
it's all
no,
right.
no, no. I don't even want the family to know about it. Please. It's Carlo.
No, it can't be Carlo. Stay there. Who is it?
Oh, Viki, don't let him know.
Just come in, Cord.
Viki, how you doing?
Hello.
All right, Tina. Why'd you lie to me this time?
So you think I should tell Megan about the whole deal?
Definitely. Tell her that Charlotte has gotten her eyesight back, but you're only pretending that you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
And tell her that you're pretending to be the perfect son-in-law to Carlo just to find out what his deal is with this movie.
Okay.
All right? Now, also tell her that her life is in danger.
All right, yeah.
And tell her that you love her. You owe her that much, at least.
You may be right.
I know I'm right, huh? So go do it today, like now.
Yeah, but first I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some quality time alone with her. You know, a chance to get alone with her and to tell her, without her being around her family or being on the set of the movie or around that Hunter. Especially, I gotta get away from Hunter.
Well, it just so happens that they're using this stoplight here for a location shoot. And I happen to have the schedule.
Well, really?
Yes, I do. So let's see. Yep. Megan is not working tomorrow. She has the day off.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. She's not working tomorrow, and Hunter is, so she'll be all by herself. Ta-da!
This is great, Lucky. I get a chance to be alone with her, to explain the whole deal, then everything will be settled, they'll be fine. When was the last time I told you what a bright guy you are?
I don't think you ever have.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you are a bright guy. I could almost kiss you. But I won't.
Good, good.
Okay.
Well, that Jake Harrison guy interrupted our day's shooting. Again. And now Hunter says he and Megan will not be doing the nude scene. So, I guess that if you say so, I'll just replace him, since you had to have that nude scene.
It's not necessary. You don't have to fire Hunter. And you can drop the nude scene.
What?
I found out what I wanted. Jake has been lying to me. He's still in love with Megan.
I can't figure you out.
You don't need to.
I made this movie. Making it.
Why are you doing this?
You don't need to know the reasons for anything I do. Just chalk up the profits and enjoy your run of good luck for once. And just follow orders. It's going well. All I've got to do now is figure out the game that Jake is playing.
My first step in helping you to forget about Jake is to give you a whole day to yourself. Since you're not in any scenes tomorrow, I've planned a special treat for you.
Well, after the way I've been behaving, I don't think I'm deserving of a special treat.
You're the star of this movie. It's high time you've got some star treatment.
Lie to you?
Yeah, I went over to see Larry about 3 o'clock. I was hoping to give you a ride home from the hospital, Tina, but he tells me you never showed up for your checkup. So what's going on? Why'd you lie?
That.
Cord, I don't know what you are talking about, but I can tell you it's been a very long day for Tina, and I think she needs peace and quiet now.
Viki, I know that something strange is going on around here, right? And I got a right to know about it. So why'd you feel the need to lie to me about something so simple as going to see Larry for a checkup?
Because, I knew I felt fine, but I just went to, I told you I'd go to see Larry so that you would stop worrying about me.
Well, I worry about you all the time, Tina. Obviously, I need to. Now, what is going on? Something has happened that has made you so upset. Now, what is it? Tina, you've been acting like you've been on another planet for a couple of days now. Viki, I'm sure you've noticed it, too.
Yes, I have noticed. Tina, darling, you must remain very calm for the baby's sake. You know that. And Cord, you can help, too. Don't blow up at her over a simple misunderstanding.
Look, Viki, I'm not trying to upset her more than she already is. I love Tina.
I know you do. And she needs reassurances of that all the time. Pregnancy does very strange things to the mind.
So that's what all this is, huh?
Yes.
Well, it's real nice of Viki to try to help you out like this, but I'm not buying it. Don't worry, I'm not going to press her anymore. But I will find out what is going on here, Tina. On my own, if I have to. Excuse me.
Oh, Cord, wait a second. Cord, but don't get yourself...
Oh.